We tell the bot start. It gives us the information, and we tell it we want the information of Ethereum, ETH. So it's going to wait a while, and boom, you're getting the information of Ethereum. Point and blank. Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Today we're going to be creating a Telegram bot for CoinMarketCap. Now, Telegram bots are insanely powerful. They have so much features and capabilities, and we're going to be taking these capabilities and we're going to be creating a bot for CoinMarketCap. How is this bot going to function? This bot is going to be able to talk to users and then collect information from the user about a specific coin. For example, it's going to collect the information of the coin symbol. It will ask the user for that information. The user will give it to it, and it will take the symbol of this coin. It will go through CoinMarketCap API, retrieve a JSON data from CoinMarketCap API about information about this coin, and it's going to pass that data into a readable and understandable context and then send it to the user. Now, this bot is incredibly powerful. You're going to be learn all sorts of things with Instagram bots, and we're going to be using the technology of NodeJS, and we're also going to be using Telegraf. Now, if you like this content, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. It gives a thumbs up, and I'll be able to do more videos on bots and more of their features and capabilities. I'll be able to build bots that talk in Telegram groups, are able to collect payments, what the likes. Just make sure you like, you subscribe, and give a comment. Let's get started. We're going to do this from scratch, okay? From scratch. All right. First things first, we need to go to Telegram. Now, we have a bot here called BotFather. BotFather is incredibly powerful. You can use this to create your own bot. How are you going to do this? All I want you to do is search for BotFather, just using @BotFather, which you see here. It has a verified tick on it. When you get into the chat with BotFather, I want you to start the bot. Now, once you start the bot, BotFather will be able to give you some information saying new bot, my bot. You can edit your bot settings here. So we're going to say we want a new bot. Now, we've told it we want a new bot. It's going to ask us, what do you want your name of your bot? Okay. So what do you want to call our bot? We want to say Ninja Code. Okay, it won't allow numbers. Say Ninja Code CoinMarketCap testing bot. You can call yours whatever name is available. That name will be unique to your bot. Good. Now, let's choose a username for your bot. It must end in bot. So we're just going to take this and we're going to copy and make it the same thing. Okay, excellent. Now it says congratulations on your new bot. You can be able to talk with your bot here, and it will give us a token. Now this token is very important. Okay, so I want you to make sure you copy this token down and don't allow anyone to have access to it. I'm going to delete this bot after I do this video because like I don't want anybody to be able to control my bot. Obviously, think. So now let's get chat with our bot. Let's chat with our bot. Okay, so we can chat with our bot here. We can see we're pressing the command start and nothing is happening. This bot is not currently working right now. So how do we make this bot working? We go to our CoinMarketCap on our Visual Studio Code. Now I want you to start off with, I've already done mine. Say node, no, sorry, not node, npm init. Okay, and then say -y. Yes to everything. After running this command, I want you to run npm telegraf. Okay, telegraf and axios. Okay, make sure you run this command in your code. Okay, once you run them and everything is installed, we can get started. Now I want you to create a new file in your root directory called bot.js. Okay, once you created that file, we can now start working on our bot. Now the first thing we need to do, we need to import Telegraf into the console. So we're going to import Telegraf first of all. Then we're also going to import axios. So we need to import axios. Now I'm using a .env file because I don't want you to have access to my API. Don't worry, I'm going to show you where we're going to get API key from, but I don't want anyone to have access to my API key. So To be able to use .env files, what you can do is just say npm install .env. Okay, once you install .env, you can just create an env file like this .env over here, and then inside this .env you can create your special environmental variable using something like bot equals to the value. Okay, and then I'll show you how to access that information. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to say constant bot equals to new Telegraf. Now over here in my .env file, I have a token already. And how do I access that token in the environmental variables? You can easily access it through saying constant token equals to process.env dot the name of what you created in your .env folder. So here we can say bot. So in your .env folder, you may have something like this, bot equal to the value. Okay, so you'll be able to access it like this. Okay, so just for you guys to note. Then we're also going to access, okay, no, let's not access that yet. So in this Telegraf, we want to go back here, go to BotFather, and over here we have the token that have been given to us to control our bot. Just copy that and go back to your bot. Then I want you to put that token here. Okay, very, very easy, right? Now we need to create our first command. We're going to say bot.start. Okay, this is the most popular command in Telegram bot, the start command. So in the start command, we're going to say ctx. Ctx is like the information we get of the chat. It's like the chat information. We can get the chat ID, we can get the users, the person that's chatting with the bot, we can get the person's name, we can get the person, the message the person sent, the timestamp of the message, all that good information. We're going to look at it also. So over here, then we're going to say this. Then we're going to now say console.log ctx. Okay, but the bot right now is not going to work. Okay, why is not going to work? We need to launch it. Say bot.launch. Okay, so now the bot should be working. Okay, so now we're going to say node bot, okay, to run that bot file. So we're going to say node bot and it's running. So now we'll go back to our chat. I'm going to do this start command again, and then we're going to come back to our chat, and you can see in our terminal we've gotten, because we said console log ctx, and now we can see the information we get from this. So over here we get the update ID, we get the message, we get the chat, we get the date, text, and titles, we get the token, we get the API route, we get the bot information, we get the states. This state is I will do a video on that. You can hold state variables of interaction with users. Very, very powerful. Then we also have a command here, which is the command will start. We have a payload. This is let me show you an example what that is. So if I say /start beans, okay, when we come back here, you can see because it has refreshed and sent us a new log of ctx, you can see in our payload we get beans. So anything the user types after the command would be shown in payload. Okay, so that's really, really neat. So now that we know we can have that information, let's try to reply the user. Let's tell the user something. Okay, how do we send the message to the user? Now you can just say ctx.telegram.send message. Okay, then send message. Who are we sending this message to? We need to have the chat ID. For example, if I start an interaction with the bot and the bot wants to send me a message, it needs to know our chat ID, because if it doesn't have our chat ID, where is it sending this message to? I don't know if you understand. So now if we say send message, in here we have the chat ID, right? Because over here we get the chat. This object here would have our chat ID. So to be able to get it, we're going to say ctx.chat.id. ID. Okay, and then next we're going to say hello. Okay, so now let's cancel this, clear, and we start our bot. Okay, now let's go to Telegram. Now if we say start again, see, it will tell us hello. It's able to uniquely identify that chat through the chat ID and then send us a feedback message. Okay, excellent. So now that we were able to like talk with the user, we can now be able to do what we really want to do now. Now, when a user sends the command start, we want to tell them more about the bot and what the bot can do. Okay, so we're going to say over here. Also, there are other ways of like sending user message. We can also say ctx.reply. You can just say that. So you can see that's an easier way of doing it. With that, you don't really need the chat ID. To just go straight to the person. Because that CTX contains the chat ID, so it will just go straight to that user. So that's an easier way of replying the user. We're also going to be using this. We're not going to be using this again. Okay, so this one is a bit more cumbersome, right? So now, what message do we want to send to the user? So we're going to say constant query equals to, and we're going to use backticks. Okay, so in our query, what do we want to tell the user? We're going to tell the user, let me just get this information here because it does have an emoji. So we're going to tell the user, this is the coin market bot, get coin data by using the command /coin, example /coin Bitcoin. So now, okay, not Bitcoin, it's supposed to be BTC because we're using the symbol, by using the command /coin. Okay, so now this query now has an explanation of how the user can use the bot, right? So user can use the bot by saying / and then a symbol of the coin he wants to get the information about this coin. Okay, so now let's say reply the user with the query. Okay, that's nice. Now we can come back here, okay, end this, and we can start the bot again. So go back to our bot, we say star. Okay, so we can see we get exactly what we want. Get coin data by using the command /coin, example /coin BTC. Exactly. So that's what we want. Now, when we get the BTC, right? How are we able to get the symbol, the text the user said after the slash? Now you remember what I showed you guys in payload when we did bins? Exactly, that's what we're going to use. So how are we going to do that? So when the user okay, we need to work on the command itself. I even forgot. We need to work on the command. So we're going to say bot.command. So what is the command? The command is /coin, right? So command is coin. So we're going to say async because we're going to fetch some data here through axios. Okay, so I'm going to say async ctx. Now over here we can get the information we need. We're going to say constant symbol equals to ctx.payload. Okay, and then we're going to say console.log symbol. All right, excellent. So now we're going to cancel this, restart it, come back here, and we press start first. Okay, then we're going to /coin BTC. And I'm going back to our console, and you can see we get the BTC. All right, that's what we need. Okay, so now that we get the BTC, we need to get information about BTC, right? And what are we going to use to get the information? We're going to use CoinMarketCap, obviously. So let's go over to CoinMarketCap website. This is the CoinMarket site, cap website. Sorry, don't mind me. Now they have an API section. If I just extend this, we're going to see API section, right? So I want you all to click this API. Let me reduce this because it's not in the So over here they have pricing, they have the free, hobby, startup, and more of the likes. Okay, so we need to use the free. We just need the free. So we're going to get the free API. So you're going to need to sign up and create your account. So I don't need to do that because like I'm already like signed up already. So this is your account, your developer's account, access to the API. You get your API key from here. I'm not going to allow you guys to see my API key, and then we're going to be able to go to API documentation to be able to see how we can get information about a coin through its symbol. So we're going to go to API documentation, and in the API documentation you can just go through it. We're not going to go through everything, but I already know where we need to go to. We're going to go to cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrency info, and you can see this endpoint is available to all the plans, which is perfect. Now in this you can put query parameters of the ID, slug, symbol. So we were going to be using the symbol to get the information of the coin. So this is how you're going to use it. You're going to use this is how you're going to use it. Okay, so you're going to use this as your API, the API link. Okay, so we're going to go back here. Now we've gotten the symbol, right? We need to fetch information about this. So we're going to say let response equals to await axios dot get, right? So we're going to get, okay, let's get, exactly. So we're going to copy and paste that link. So I'm just going to copy the link I have here, and I'm going to paste it here. As you can see, I'm using backticks here and here, so I can pass the symbol as a variable here. Okay, so I pass the symbol here. Here we're creating the server, saying the cryptocurrency. We want info about this cryptocurrency, and the symbol is the symbol that the person passed in. So we're going to pass that here. Then after that, we also need to add some headers. Okay, so we're going to say comma, and then we're going to add our headers. So I have mine as key. I've not yet gotten that yet, so I need to get that. So I'm going to say constant key equals to process.env.key. Okay, so excellent. So now we have our key. This should be your API key. You know how to get that, obviously. So now that we get that key, we need to console log that key so that we can be able to like see the information, right? So we're going to say console.log response.data. Okay, so that's exactly what we want, right? So now we're going to cancel this. We're going to clear. We're going to come back here. Okay, our coin is not switched on. Now it's switched on. Our coin is not replying to us. It's giving us a lot of errors. What's the matter? What's the matter? What did we change here that was so big? API key missing. What does it mean by API key missing? So let's see what happens when we. Wow, that was fast. Let's go back. What could be the problem over here? So it's saying timeout host pro. Okay, it seems to be this command over here that is causing the issue. It seems it's already querying the, but we're not querying it yet now. So what's the problem? So what we're going to do, we're just going to copy. Maybe the way I wrote it is wrong. Let me just copy this. Key. We have the key here. So that should be okay. That should be okay. API key missing. What does it mean by API key missing? Okay, let's console this out. Let's comment this out. Okay, so let's start our node boy again, and then let's okay, it's working now. It's not having any issues. Let's go back and remove this. Control C, clear. Did I say Control C, clear? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Let's say star. Okay, so it's working back again. Seems it was just having a little bit of an issue. So here we're going to say coin BTC. And over here, what happened? What happens again? New session pending, authorization failed, timeout. Okay, this is an async function now. Async. So what is the problem? Host. So we're going to learn a bit of debugging here. So we're going to see what the problem is. Take to note, if you use .env variable files and you're using node saver, you need to initialize the .env in wherever you're working your script. So over here I was supposed to initialize the .env, and that's why we're having issues. Okay, so it's solved now. Okay guys, so let's start again, and let's copy this here, BTC. Let's come back here, and over here we can see we get data. You see data BTC, right? Nice. So if we come down here, we need to get response.data. Okay, so that's what we need to get. See, start again, come here, copy and paste this. Okay, then come to our console, and you can see we get information on BTC, Bitcoin. So name Bitcoin, BTC coin, description, the logo, the URLs, everything, which is awesome. So we're just going to cancel this. We're going to cancel this too, and we're going to get to work. So how do we get that information from the response? Let's start that. So the first things first, we're going to say constant parse equals to symbol dot to uppercase. Okay, so this is just basically saying capital BTC. The reason we're doing that, we need to get access to this. So you can see here is in capital letters, and you know the user may type capital letters, he may type small letters, so we need to make sure it's in capital letters to access that. So we're just going to name this parse into capital letters of the symbol. We're going to say constant data underscore 1 as the first data we're going to get. So response dot data. I'm going to say parse here. Okay, so we can get access to this. Okay, so once we got access to it, we're going to say constant data equals to data 1, the first thing in the array, because this is an array, so we need to get the first thing in the array. Okay, so we get that. So now that we've gotten that, we need to create our message, and I would like to type the whole thing here, but I'm just going to like copy and paste it. Okay, so constant message equals, we're going to get the name of the coin, the name Bitcoin. We're going to get the symbol BTC. I'm going to get the category, which is it is a coin. Then we're going to give the user description over here, and we're going to say the date launched, which is in here, date launch over here. Infinite supply, we have that as false. So if it's true, we're going to say yes. If it's false, we're going to say no. Then we're using the A tags. If you notice, this is like a HTML, because we're currently using we're trying to parse this as an HTML markup. Okay, so we're using A tag for the Twitter website source code URLs. Okay, so go through the response so you can see more information you can grab from CoinMarketCap. Okay, so that's nice. So now we need to send this to the user. Okay, we're going to say ctx dot telegram. We're going to use the long method this time. Dot message. Okay. We're going to say ctx dot chat dot id. Then we're going to say give him the message. Then we're going to specify the parse mode. Okay. We will need him to know that the parse node needs to be HTML. Okay. So that's exactly what we need to do. And now we can cancel this and we can start our coin up. We can go here. Now we want to clear chat history. So we can say our bot works from scratch. We tell the bot starts. It gives us the information and we tell it we want the information of Ethereum, ETH. So it's going to wait a while and boom, you're getting the information of Ethereum, point and blank. Then if you want for Bitcoin, we're going to say coin BTC. Boom. So you can see the link is already made here. Really, really nice. Okay. So that's how you can use and manipulate the bots. If you want me to teach you how to create more complex bots like CoinGecko fastest alert like this, just let me know. If you want to create something like this for yourself in your group or wherever, just let me know on my Telegram or my Instagram. I'm available for anyone. Okay. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure this video gets a lot of likes so I can create more complex Telegram bots for you guys.